All right. Let's dive into something a little different today.
Oh,
We're cracking the code of the lottery,
okay.
and our guide is Smart Luck,
Okay.
a company dedicated to turning those jackpot dreams into reality.
Smart Luck is the brainchild of Gail Howard,
Okay.
a lottery expert who developed systems and strategies designed to improve your chances of winning.
So they're not just saying pick your lucky numbers and hope for the best.
Not exactly.
Okay.
It's all about approaching the lottery with a more strategic mindset.
Gotcha.
They've analyzed a ton of lottery data
Mm-hmm.
and come up with 3 key methods that we're going to explore today.
3 key methods. I'm intrigued.
All right.
Let's start with method 1.
Okay.
Lotto game selection.
All right.
This is where Smart Luck throws a bit of a curveball.
Hmm.
They suggest that maybe we shouldn't always be chasing those giant jackpots.
Yeah, it's counterintuitive, but smaller lottery games often have significantly better odds.
Hold on. Yeah. So you're telling me my chances of winning are actually better with a smaller prize?
Think of it this way.
Okay.
Smaller number fields mean higher chances of hitting the right combination.
Okay.
For instance,
Yeah.
take West Virginia's Cash 25, where you pick 5 numbers out of 25.
Oh, okay.
Compare that to the New York Lotto, where you're choosing 6 numbers out of 59.
Oh.
Your odds are exponentially better in the Cash 25.
So instead of playing for a life-altering jackpot, I could actually have a better chance of winning a smaller prize more frequently.
Right.
It's kind of like choosing between a long shot and a series of calculated risks.
Exactly.
Okay.
And Smart Luck suggests starting with Pick 5 games,
Okay.
which are commonly found across different states.
All right.
Games like Fantasy 5 or Cash 5 offer a solid balance between odds and potential payout.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So what about those mega jackpots everyone dreams of, like Powerball and Mega Millions?
Well, those games come with longer odds.
Okay.
Because of the extra bonus ball,
Hmm.
it adds another layer of complexity,
Yeah.
making it much harder to predict the winning combination.
That little bonus ball really packs a punch.
It does.
Okay, let's move on to method 2,
All right.
lotto number selection. Now, this is where things get really interesting.
Okay.
Smart Luck says we can actually handicap lottery numbers, like we're analyzing a horse race.
It might sound strange, but handicapping is all about using past performance to predict future outcomes.
Oh, okay.
It's a common strategy in finance and sports betting.
Right.
Smart Luck applies this same principle to lottery numbers
Okay.
by analyzing past results to see which numbers have been drawn more frequently.
So they're looking for patterns in the randomness?
Exactly.
Okay.
Their core principle is
Yeah.
that which is most possible happens most often.
Okay.
That which is least possible happens the least often.
Okay.
I see.
So while lottery draws are random, certain patterns can emerge over time.
Exactly.
Give me an example, something that will really stick with our listener.
Well, for instance, Smart Luck highlights the fact that 6 consecutive numbers have never been drawn in any major lottery.
Really?
So while it might be tempting to bet on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the odds are astronomically against it.
That's a great point. It seems obvious when you think about it,
Right.
but I bet a lot of people haven't considered that.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So this method is all about understanding the probabilities rather than relying on hunches or superstitions.
Precisely.
We often hear about numbers being due to hit,
Right.
but that's a misconception.
Yeah.
Take the New York Lotto, for example.
Okay.
The number 45 once went 100 drawings without being selected.
Wow.
Each draw is a fresh start, completely independent of past results.
So even if a number hasn't been drawn in ages, it doesn't mean it's any more likely to come up in the next draw.
That's right.
Each draw is essentially a reset,
Okay.
and the probabilities remain constant.
But how do we actually put this number handicapping into practice?
Right.
Are we talking about hours spent poring over spreadsheets?
That's where technology comes in. Smart Luck has developed software called Advantage Gold that automates this analysis for you.
Okay.
It takes all the guesswork out of choosing your numbers by identifying trends and patterns based on past draws.
So it's like having a personal lottery analyst at your fingertips?
Pretty much.
Okay, we've covered game selection and number selection.
Right.
What's the third method in Smart Luck's arsenal?
Method 3 is all about harnessing the power of something called Lotto balanced wheels.
Okay, that sounds intriguing.
Yeah.
What exactly are balanced wheels?
Imagine this.
Okay.
You've chosen a set of numbers you like,
Uh-huh.
but instead of playing just one combination,
Okay.
you use a balanced wheel to arrange those numbers into multiple combinations.
So it's like spreading your bets strategically.
Exactly.
Okay.
These wheels are designed to guarantee you win at least one prize if the winning numbers fall within the group of numbers you've chosen.
Okay.
And the exciting part,
Yeah.
It increases your potential to win multiple prizes, or even the jackpot.
Wait, you can win multiple prizes with a single ticket.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
It's all about those strategic combinations.
Okay.
Let's say you're playing a pick 5 game, and you choose a wheel that covers 10 numbers.
Uh-huh.
If 5 of those numbers are drawn as the winning numbers, you're guaranteed to win at least one prize. And you could potentially win multiple prizes depending on how those numbers fall within your wheel combinations.
So instead of hoping that one single combination hits, I'm strategically covering a wider range of possibilities.
Exactly. It's about maximizing your chances by casting a wider net, so to speak.
And I'm guessing Smart Luck has software for this too.
Of course.
Okay.
They offer Wheel 5 Gold for Pick 5 games,
Uh-huh.
and Wheel 6 Gold for Pick 6 and Pick 7 games.
Wow.
And they recommend combining these wheeling programs with their Advantage Gold software for optimal results.
So I can use Advantage Gold to choose my numbers based on historical data,
Right.
and then plug those numbers into a wheeling program to create those winning combinations.
That's the idea. It's a two-pronged approach that combines data analysis with strategic wheeling to boost your chances of winning.
This is all starting to make a lot of sense.
Good.
We've covered choosing the right game, strategically selecting numbers, and using balanced wheels to increase our chances.
Right.
It's like Smart Luck has taken the lottery and turned it into a game of skill.
There's definitely a strategic element to it.
Yeah.
While luck still plays a role, understanding the probabilities and using these methods can give you a significant edge.
It's fascinating to think that we can approach something as seemingly random as the lottery with a more calculated approach. This really challenges the conventional wisdom of just relying on blind luck.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's about empowering yourself with knowledge and strategy to make more informed choices, which can make playing the lottery even more enjoyable, win or lose.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's remarkable how Smart Luck's approach flips the script on traditional lottery thinking.
It's like they're saying there's actually a method to the madness.
Yeah, it's not about eliminating luck altogether, but rather working with it. By understanding patterns and probabilities, you can make smarter choices about how you play.
It's like they've found a way to bring a bit of order to the chaos.
Precisely.
We've talked a lot about the strategies,
Right.
but I'm curious about the mastermind behind them all.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me more about Gail Howard and how Smart Luck came to be.
Gail Howard is a fascinating figure,
Okay.
a true pioneer in the world of lottery strategy. She dedicated her life to cracking the code of the lottery and developed these incredible systems based on meticulous research and analysis.
So she wasn't just some lucky winner who decided to share her secrets.
Not at all.
Yeah.
She had a background in mathematics and computer science, which she applied to studying lottery data.
So she approached the lottery like a complex puzzle, using her analytical skills to uncover hidden patterns and trends.
Exactly. And her success speaks for itself. Her strategies have helped people win jackpots and major prizes all over the world, proving that her systems really do work.
It's amazing to think that someone could actually decode the lottery like that.
Yeah,
And it sounds like her legacy lives on through Smart Luck.
absolutely. Yeah. Smart Luck continues to offer software books and resources based on Gail Howard's methods, helping people play the lottery more strategically.
That's fantastic. So it's not just about one person's expertise, but a whole company dedicated to carrying on her work and making those strategies accessible to everyone.
Precisely. And they're constantly refining their systems and staying up to date on the latest lottery trends.
Right.
The world of lotteries is always evolving with new games and formats.
Yeah.
So it's crucial to have a resource that keeps pace with those changes.
It's like having a team of experts in your corner helping you navigate the ever-changing lottery landscape.
It is.
This is all very inspiring. It's
Thanks.
making me want to try out these strategies myself.
I encourage you to explore them. Even if you don't hit the jackpot, playing more strategically can add a whole new dimension to the game.
It's like you said earlier, it's about turning a game of chance into a game of skill.
Exactly. It's about taking control and making informed decisions instead of just leaving it all to fate.
We've talked about Smart Luck's strategies and the brilliant mind behind them,
Right.
but I want to shift gears for a moment and consider the bigger picture.
What do you have in mind?
We've been focusing on how to improve our odds of winning, but I'm curious about the human side of the lottery.
Okay.
What are some of the most heartwarming or inspiring stories of people whose lives have been touched by a lottery win?
Oh, there are countless incredible stories out there.
I bet.
From people who use their winnings to make a difference in their communities,
Wow.
to those who finally achieve their lifelong dreams, The lottery has the power to change lives in profound ways.
I love those stories. They remind us that even though the odds may be slim, there's always that glimmer of hope and the possibility of a life-altering win.
Exactly. And sometimes those wins come with incredible acts of generosity and kindness.
Give me an example. I'm ready for a dose of lottery-fueled heartwarming.
Well, there was this one couple who won a massive jackpot
Okay.
and decided to use a portion of their winnings to build a new community center in their town.
Wow.
They could have easily kept it all for themselves, but they chose to give back and make a lasting impact on the people around them.
That's amazing. It's a reminder that money can be a powerful tool for good.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's just one story. There are countless others of lottery winners who have used their newfound wealth to make a positive difference in the world.
Yeah.
They've funded charities, supported educational initiatives, and helped those in need.
Those stories really add another layer to our understanding of the lottery. It's not just about the money, it's about the potential for positive change and the human stories behind those wins.
Exactly. They remind us that even in a game of chance, there's room for compassion and human connection.
It's fascinating how the lottery can bring out both the strategic side of us and the altruistic side.
Yeah.
We've covered so much today, from the intricacies of smart luck strategies to the inspiring stories of lottery winners.
Right?
But before we wrap up, I want to touch on one more aspect that's been lingering in my mind.
I'm all ears.
We've delved into the data analysis, the probabilities, the strategic thinking.
Yeah.
But what about the psychological element of playing the lottery?
Yeah.
What role does our mindset play in our choices, our beliefs about luck, and ultimately our chances of winning?
That's a great question and one that's often overlooked.
Is there a connection between our mental state and our lottery outcomes? Do optimists fare better than pessimists?
Interesting.
Do those who believe in luck attract more of it?
These are questions that delve into the fascinating intersection of psychology and chance.
It makes you wonder if there's more to winning than just numbers and systems.
Perhaps there's a hidden element of self-belief or positive thinking that influences our luck in ways we don't fully understand.
It's an intriguing thought, isn't it? Maybe we'll even dedicate a future deep dive to exploring the psychology of luck and its potential impact on our lives.
I'd be fascinated to delve into that.
All right, folks, we've explored the world of lottery strategies, the inspiring stories of winners, and even pondered the psychological aspects of luck.
It has indeed.
It's been a truly thought-provoking deep dive.
It has.
And we hope you've gained some valuable insights along the way.
Yeah.
Remember, playing the lottery should be fun and entertaining.
Right.
So whether you choose to embrace strategic play or stick with your lucky numbers, remember to play responsibly and within your means.
And who knows? Maybe one of you listening right now will be our next big winner.
Until next time, may the odds be ever in your favor.
You know, it's fascinating how Smart Luck's approach really transforms the way we think about the lottery.
It really does.
It takes something that feels so random and gives you a sense of agency, you know?
Yeah, instead of just crossing your fingers, you're actively engaging with the game. And even if you don't win the jackpot, the act of strategizing and analyzing the numbers can make playing the lottery more engaging.
Yeah, it adds a layer of intellectual stimulation.
Right.
And turns it into a hobby rather than just a fleeting hope.
Absolutely. But before we let our listeners go,
Yeah.
I want to circle back to a thought we touched on earlier.
Okay, sure.
We talked about the psychological aspect of playing the lottery
Mm-hmm.
and how our mindset might influence our outcomes.
Right. The idea that perhaps there's more to winning than just numbers and strategies.
I'm curious to explore that a bit further.
Okay.
What if instead of focusing solely on external factors like number patterns and game selection,
Right.
we also considered the internal factors?
You're talking about things like self-belief, visualization, and the power of positive thinking.
Exactly. There's a whole field of study dedicated to the psychology of luck.
Oh, wow.
And some researchers believe that our thoughts and beliefs can actually influence our experiences.
Fascinating concept, isn't it?
It is.
The idea that we might be able to create our own luck, so to speak.
It makes you wonder if those who approach the lottery with a positive and expectant mindset might have a slight edge over those who are skeptical or resigned to their fate.
Interesting.
There's a growing body of evidence suggesting that our thoughts can have a tangible impact on our reality.
It's pretty powerful.
So while we can't control the random drawing of numbers, maybe we can influence the subtle forces at play by cultivating a more positive and optimistic outlook.
That's an interesting thought.
It's certainly an intriguing possibility and one that warrants further exploration.
I think so too.
All right, folks, we've reached the end of our deep dive into the world of lottery strategies with smart luck.
Well, that went by fast.
We've learned about choosing the right games, selecting strategic numbers, harnessing the power of balanced wheels, and even pondered the psychological aspects of luck.
It's been quite a journey.
It has.
Challenging assumptions and opening our minds to new possibilities.
Exactly. And we hope you've enjoyed this exploration as much as we have.
I know I have.
Remember, playing the lottery should be fun and entertaining.
Absolutely.
So whether you choose to embrace strategic play or stick with your lucky numbers, remember to play responsibly and within your means.
Good advice.
And who knows, maybe one of you listening right now will be our next big winner.
Good luck out there, everyone.
Until next time, may your numbers be lucky and your mindset even luckier.